Hi everyone. I forgot to tell you that I was going to not be in school on Monday. So hi, welcome. I hope you had a good weekend. All right, we were at, we're in this packet, Chapter 12, Limits and Derivatives. We are on page 5. All right, so let me refresh your memory. We're talking about limits, and we're talking about a function. And there's different ways to see if a limit exists. We're trying to see what's happening at this function as x approaches -2. Graphically, if you are given a picture, here's -2. As x approaches -2 from the left, this function approaches the value +2. And this function, as it approaches the x value of -2 from the right, the function value is still approaching +2. From a table, you can see it here. As x goes towards -2, the function value goes towards +2 from the right and from the left. So we did 4 examples of where functions existed. Now, we're going to look at 3 examples of when a function does not exist. So in this piecewise function, the graph of 4x minus 5 is this right here. And this graph, as x approaches the value 2, our function value approaches 3. For this function, this different piece, 3x minus 5, here's the graph of it. As we are heading towards 2, as x approaches 2, the function value approaches the value of 1. Since these are not the same value, then your limit does not exist. So this is one case where your limit doesn't exist. If your function value does not approach the same value from the left and the right as x approaches a, the limit does not exist. All right, this one. If you type this into your calculator, if you go into y equals and type in 1 divided by x squared and we graph it, my graph right now has been zoomed in, so I'm going to finish waiting for it to graph. All right, I'm going to put it back into the standard window, zoom 6, so you can see a little bit more of it. So it looks linear, but then it shoots up and then it shoots back down. So I'm going to do a quick sketch of this. So the x-axis is a horizontal axis. The y-axis becomes a vertical axis. And this is symmetrical on the other side of the y-axis. So let's see what's happening. As x is approaching 0 from the left, this value looks like it's getting closer and closer to 0. However, the function value shoots up to infinity. All right, as you are approaching your x value of 0 from the right, it also shoots up to infinity. Now, infinity is not a number. All right, so the limit does not exist. So here's another case. If your function value heads towards infinity, which is not a real number, and or becomes infinitely large or negative, then your limit does not exist. Okay? It has to approach the same value. It has to be an actual number that exists. Third case. Let's type this in. We want the sine of 1 divided by x. Let's see what that looks like. All right? It looks like it's linear. Oh, it's not linear. Oh, wait. What the heck happened in here? What happened in there? I'm going to zoom in. Choice 2. All right, when I hit enter, it's going to do it again. It's zooming in. All right, it's not linear. Oh, what's that? What's going on? Now this is weird. And now we have like an open circle here. So it looks like it was approaching one value, then it's approaching a different value and approaching a different value. And then it kind of stopped. And then it started up again here. And then, so it's kind of crazy. So, sorry, from the left and from the right, as we're going towards 0, it's unclear what it's doing. If I were to zoom in even more, let's see what's happening. Wait for it. Whoa! It's acting like a crazy heartbeat. All right, so what's happening is just pure craziness here. So pretty much it's going up and down. And it's just crazy in there. It is oscillating infinitely many times as we are approaching 0. So if that's the case, your limit does not exist. All right, so what I want you to do right now is get up out of your seat, go to behind the door, and look for your textbook. Go grab a textbook. What's a textbook? You did receive in the beginning of the year a PreCalc textbook. There's extras behind the door. So get up out of your seat, go get one, get a blank sheet of paper, go to page 902, and do these problems. These are pictures. You're going to look at that and say, does the limit exist? If it does, what is it? Here's a picture. They're going to give you pictures. These are quick and easy. Remember, the limit from the left, from the right, has to approach the same number. That's what you're looking for. Or if it's any one of the 3 cases on here, the limit does not exist. All right, these ones are filled in tables. So super quick. Check your table from the left, check it from the right, see if it approaches the same number. These ones, you have to make your own table, which is what we did a few times in the notes. The answers are in the back of the textbook. Do a problem, check the problem. All right, so you're going to have about maybe 10-15 minutes of class time. Do as many of these as you can, or do a few from here, a few from there, a few from here. Okay, so go and do that, and then when you're done, you're going to come back and you're going to watch the next video. Okay, love ya. Bye.